Welcome back, and continuing on our Mackinac Island wedding anniversary trip, we are here in Mission Point, and we have lunch today on Fort Mackinac, and then we visit the Stewart House to learn about some history on the island, and then finally we have a lovely dinner at Wood's Restaurant. Well, it's day 3 on the island, another amazing, beautiful day. Just check out this view right now. A wonderful view of the garden here, and all the pretty flowers. This is just behind the main entrance there. And these buildings are so old that they have these freestanding air conditioning units, but they did put a hole for the exhaust, so you get to have the entire window for your view. So now we're getting ready to go to Fort Mackinac for lunch, and we bought our ticket like after 3:30 yesterday, which allows us to go to the fort twice basically. So pro tip, if you're ever wanting to spend some time at the Fort Mackinac, just buy your ticket after 3:30. Got our bikes. As you can see, it's another beautiful day. Enjoy it while it lasts, because there's only like 1 or 2 months of good weather here. Nice little lunch. Now we're going to go to some of the downtown shops right there. So it's pretty cool to watch some of the other boats come in through the dock there, try to park. Seems challenging, especially with the winds today, and then the constant ferry traffic that's happening basically every 15 minutes. So,
and the ferries seem to be exempt from a no-wake policy, so the boats are just being blown around.
It looks pretty challenging. You can see that there's always a ferry coming and going, basically at all times. And then over here, there's a lot of boats that are anchored, and they're literally just waiting for a spot here. I think the only time you're allowed to anchor there is when you're waiting for one of these spots. So, pretty busy over here. After lunch, we visited some of the historic buildings on the island. This is what a general shop would have looked like back in the 1800s on the island. Here's a street that most people don't see because it's actually 1 block over from the main street. But there's lots of little shops and bed and breakfast and stuff here. And sometimes an alternate pathway for the horses and stuff. Probably one of the nicest post offices you'll ever see. Right here.
When we get back from vacation on Monday, you can resort to being a
So we're in the one of the oldest and biggest houses on Mackinac Island. This used to be the Stewart House, which was where everyone hung out and partied and stuff back in the day, in the early 1800s. So under the terms of the American surrender, every island resident was required to swear allegiance to the British king or leave the island within a month. 3 men refused to take the oath. Check out this rare Steinway square piano. This thing is really old. Really interesting string layout too. Pretty cool here. The United States Coast Guard, Mackinac Island. This bell came from the former United States Coast Guard station, which was located on Mackinac Island from 1915 to 1969. The Coast Guard station was located in what is now the State Park Visitor Center. It's time to take the bikes back. I'm pushing them up the hill because it's really hard to ride up here. Super steep. Later we're going to be going to the Woods Restaurant, which is appropriately located deep into the woods. So it should be interesting. So when we first learned about the Woods Restaurant, we discovered it takes a 60-minute horse ride there, plus another 30 minutes waiting for your horse to come pick you up. So it's 90 minutes on the way there and 90 minutes on the way back. We're on our way to the restaurant now. In the horse and carriage.
Riding on a horse.
The Woods restaurant is over 100 years old and located in the wooded interior of Mackinac Island. This opulent Tudor mansion with Bavarian charm provides a unique casual dining experience. It was recently recognized with the 2018 Historic Hotels of America Award of Excellence for Best Historic Restaurant. Entering the Woods, you step into the restaurant's expansive lobby where mounted trophies, both foreign and domestic, are displayed. And almost all of the deer, moose, and ducks exhibited throughout the restaurant were taken for their meat by islanders. The Woods provided the hunters a place to display their trophies and helped the restaurant appeal to a Swiss hunting lodge aesthetic. Menu options range from escargot to Faroe Island salmon, Lake Superior whitefish, duck breast, and filet mignon. The food is great and the atmosphere is cozy. After dinner, you can test your skills on America's oldest operating duck pin bowling alley. Here's the menu. Some interesting appetizers here and entrees. A little pricey, but you pay for the experience. This place even has a bowling alley. One of the original kind. You gotta set up your own pins. Oh, hi. What are you doing here? What'd you think? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
I like this table because you can draw on it. They gave us crayons, however you say it. I say crowns.
So we are about to use this old school 1800s do-it-yourself bowling alley. So good luck, because after you throw the ball, you're gonna have to go set the pins up.
Okay.
Oh boy. Nope. I mean, to be fair, that looks a little rough.
I got one more try. Or actually two more. All right, let's try one.
That wood looks a little warped. Okay. All right.
See if I can get the rest of them down.
Okay. All right. Now we are. Oh, yeah, this is super warped. I'm walking on it and I feel like I'm about to fall over. Now we gotta set the pins back up. Woo! Oh man. This is a situation. At least the balls roll back nicely. Also, we're in this like weird hallway here of best in show ribbons because the owner of this house apparently showed dogs. So they're not bowling ribbons, which is weird.
That's not so bad. It took a little bit of time, but you know.
I'm gonna bowl the next round. I'm about to bowl on this old ass bowling lane. Do it yourself. Oh boy.
Woo!
Not bad. And I got nails. This thing's weird. This is weird.
Nice job. You did better than I did.
Let's see if we can get this last one. Probably not, but try. bed.
Good
But
job.
unfortunately, no, I gotta go set up all the pins.
That's it for this episode on Mackinac Island for our wedding anniversary. Subscribe to find out what happens next, and thanks for watching.